As a practicing pediatrician, in a lot of my patients, I saw language delay. In a lot of my young patients, 2, 3-year-olds, I noticed that many of them were already delayed in speaking. A lot of it can stem from having a stressful home environment. Parents are working multiple jobs. They have prioritized feeding their children, housing their children, clothing their children, and so sometimes there's not enough hours in the day to really work on their language. When children are delayed, they have poor school readiness. So when they're not ready in preschool and they're not ready in kindergarten, sometimes they don't catch up to their peers. So I want to do something about it. So I had this idea to create a program called Hablamos Juntos. I am Gladys Felix, and I'm a Kaiser Permanente Community Medicine Fellow. We know that a majority of health happens outside of the clinical setting. And so as part of the Kaiser Permanente Community Medicine Fellowship, we make it a point to actually go into the community and to continue providing healthcare and actually achieving full wellness, which can only be achieved outside of the clinical setting. And so Hablamos Juntos is a way for me to reach my patients and families outside of the clinic and try to help families with children who were having this exact problem of language delay.
Como madres tenemos que saber qué pasa con ellas, su manera de pensar de ellas, qué es lo que sienten ellas y uno tener que poder ayudarlas de cualquier manera. La comunicación entre padres y hijos es muy importante.
So in Hablamos Juntos, we run parent classes, and so we want to train parents with skills so that they can stimulate their own children's language at home through everyday activities, everyday routines 24/7, and empower them to be truly their child's first teacher. UCLA undergraduates are actually the health educators of the program, and so they actually undergo a rigorous training curriculum. I train them, they train parents, parents train their children to speak, and so the circle of education continues.
As we mentioned to parents in class, like the sooner you interact with them, the better. And by interacting, communicating, and it doesn't just mean that you will expect them to speak to you, but even by just a gesture or a face expression that they give you, you already know that you're communicating something to them and you're helping them.
I want to make a larger impact in my patients' lives. I don't want to only, fix their cold, but I want to make an impact that stays with them for a long time. A lot of the work that I do is inspired by my family. My sister herself is a kindergarten teacher. My sister-in-law is a speech therapist. My mother was a teacher in Mexico, and so I'm surrounded by people who care about children, care about education, care about child development. And so all of them also guide me in my work. So Hablamos Juntos is a little bit of a family affair.
It's amazing just what she does and how she's really passionate about it, but we understand because it means so much to her and everything that we're doing for these parents and the kids.
So hopefully in 5+ years, Hablamos Juntos will continue to grow. Currently, we work with very motivated parents who already know that parent education is important for their children's success. So hopefully we can actually get to those harder to reach families, those families that no one is helping, and really bring those families in and get their children the help they need. Together, we can make healthy communities.